Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Those Were the Days. I am Mike with Mike W. Productions, as you probably know. So, today's episode, I have no idea what it's about. So, pretty interesting. Going in blind here, I'm sure we'll get some kind of long story joke from Edith, some quips and back and forth from the Meathead and Archie if they're in this episode. And I did see that Gloria is in this episode, if not at the beginning, maybe throughout the show. So, yes, again, for all of the people just popping in, this is not a you get to watch the whole episode thing because copyrights are expensive and we do a thing here called fair use. So, there will be a bit of reaction in between each clip. No, you are not going to get the entire episode. And you can watch that on Freevee and on Amazon if you have Prime. It's free on Freevee. It's an app on your your smart device. You can find it there. If it's not available in your country, just look for All in the Family on your smart TV and you should be able to find it. I'm not sure if it's free or not. Or you can go down to the description down below, and I do have an Amazon associate link down below. That does help out the channel. So, with that being said, let's find out what happens on this episode of All in the Family. Here we go.
Those were the days.
It smells good. What's that?
So Edith is cooking.
But he said he wouldn't eat nothing that come out of a cow's mouth.
Okay.
What do you want instead? Couple of hard-boiled eggs.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Me a plastic bag. Mother, right in front of you.
Right.
Something bothering you?
A little bit.
What on earth would be on my mind?
You just put something in the plate thing.
I think you want to put the tongue in the refrigerator.
Right.
Oh, thank you, Gloria.
Not the cabinet.
Gesundheit.
Thanks, Mike. What day is it?
I don't know.
We're gonna get a letter.
Okay.
Sneeze on Tuesday, kiss a stranger. Sneeze
Okay.
on Wednesday, sneeze for a letter.
Okay.
Never heard that before. What's the rest of it?
Yeah, me neither.
Wednesday, sneeze for a letter. Sneeze on Thursday, something better.
Okay.
There ain't no sneeze for Sunday.
Sunday was a day of our rest.
Right. Okay.
Sorry.
Right.
Clear the table. Ma, I'm helping you set the table.
Right.
That's right.
Nobody's eaten yet.
Me? Keep secrets from you?
Right.
We better find out what's going on.
She's acting stranger than usual. And that's pretty strange.
No, and I can't tell you what it is.
Okay.
Is it a letter? Is that what you're worried about, a letter?
Right.
Part of it, I'll tell you the rest.
Okay.
Look.
A cigar box.
Oh, look.
And quarters. Okay.
Saving them for months, that's a lot of money.
Right.
And it ain't mine.
Well, where'd you get it?
Right.
Keep in tune with Sweetheart Prunes.
Okay.
Prune Company from the box top.
Okay.
To send me a free quarter, and they did.
Right.
Next day, they sent me another quarter.
Okay.
And then the next day, it started coming.
So they had an accounting error.
It's a computer foul-up.
Right.
It's the company's fault, not yours.
True.
Oh, Gloria, but it ain't right to keep them.
Yeah, they might send you a letter saying, could you send back the quarters?
Why don't you just send the quarters back?
Right.
And every quarter I sent back, they sent me 2 more.
Okay.
Probably just fed the computer wrong.
Right.
Maybe they fed it some Sweetheart Prunes.
Right.
She about it tonight.
Yeah, don't tell Archie.
Have to.
Ma, if you tell Archie, he's gonna want to spend it.
Right.
Got no right to spend it.
Exactly.
Did eat most of the prunes.
That's fair, but not really.
It's you not to blab, but please don't tell Daddy.
Right.
To see, and I got nothing to tell you.
Okay.
Every day this week, she's been nuttier than the day before.
Fair.
I haven't noticed anything.
Right.
Well, you wouldn't notice nothing unless it was covered with food.
True.
Every morning, she's burning my toast on.
Okay.
I found her laying over on my side of the bed.
Right.
Jumped in, I thought I landed on a beach ball. Hey there, get in here.
Dinner in a few minutes.
Right.
What is the matter? Where are you going? Hey,
Right.
come here, stay.
Treating her like a dog again.
Bob.
You mean the quarters from the prune company?
Oh, okay.
Huh?
Huh? Right?
Did I just hear you say something about prunes and quarters?
Sit. Stay.
Tell you all about it. Here's the whole story right in this box.
Right.
Jeez, look at all the quarters here.
Yep.
$47.75.
Wow.
Sent in a coupon to the prune company.
Okay.
You sent a coupon to a prune company?
Right.
And they were supposed to send me 1 quarter.
Yep.
Started coming every day. Sometimes
Huh.
can't stop it.
Right.
Why would you want to stop it?
Right. Because you might have them call you and tell you to give them back.
I think you found the goose that laid the golden prune. The supper will decide how we spend.
Right.
Gee, we can't spend this money in 8 hours.
Fair.
I don't want to hear nothing about how you got it. I don't want to hear nothing.
Right. He just wants to spend it guilt-free.
You say the quarters are still coming in?
Right.
To $8 a week now.
Wow.
In 10 years, that's over $4,000.
Right.
Forget about the if you can't get that.
There's no interest.
For a savings bank, CNN will be wrecked as we get mixed up with the infernal revenue here.
Infernal revenue. Internal revenue? But it's kind of infernal too.
$8
We got to spend it.
Wow, okay.
Spending that money 8 hours.
Right.
Daddy, you gotta send that money back to the...
Oh boy.
We'll get dinner on now.
You're cheating that.
I mean, it's gotten better from the whining, but still.
Big company last year offered a free trip to Hawaii and 2 free cars.
Right.
The one who told you about it.
Okay.
So what? That's the American way.
Right.
And this is the other American way, getting even on that American way.
Go ahead, cheat the companies. Let the companies cheat you. Meanwhile,
Right.
the whole country is being ruled by machines.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, most of you are probably watching this on your phone or your computer.
There he goes. Taking another rap at poor Richard E. Nixon. That's a compliment. You know why? Because machines are great.
Okay.
The machines are what keeps this country #1 and ahead of the rest of the world.
Right.
It'd be like the Chinks counting up things on beads.
Wow, okay.
And they're making everything depersonalized.
Okay.
Something goes wrong. If you got a complaint, wouldn't you rather talk to a
Right.
human being face to face?
Sure.
Would, but all I got is you.
Fair.
Well, I was trying to make a point, but I guess the one on top of your head beat me to it. Pretty soon computers are going to be doing all our thinking for us.
Right.
What? If computers can do it better than us, then what's the difference?
Fair.
Because you haven't been thinking for years.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to think.
That makes sense.
Right.
From the Veterans Administration Special Delivery.
Okay.
Give me it.
No, it's addressed to me.
Wow. Okay.
Writing to you, Edith. You ain't a veteran.
Right.
Got a death benefit coming.
Archie's dead.
Death benefit.
Like that.
Right.
Russ, look at this. $47 worth of quarters.
Right.
And now somebody died.
You did.
Who died?
You did.
Yep.
Awful nightmare about Archie really being dead.
Okay.
He got mad at me.
Right.
In the dream? No, when I woke him up to make sure he was alive.
I guess that would happen.
Company in Buffalo. Hello?
Right. They finally got the company.
I'm calling you for my mother-in-law, Mrs. Archie Bunker.
Right.
Well, she's sending you a money order by mail.
Okay.
Hello? Hello? Operator? Who's this?
Is it a Ponzi scheme?
What?
Oh, the operator's getting involved.
Chickens are loose on Interstate 27?
Okay. What does that have to do with me?
The Lubbock, Texas Police Department? I was talking to the prune company in Buffalo.
Right.
Yeah, we got... No, forget the chickens.
Crossed wires. Quite literally.
Now, please, don't send her any more quarters, all right?
Right.
It's insanity. The whole country's got the lines crossed.
Right.
The bulb in the bathroom is going dim up there.
Okay.
And I don't even know which part of me I'm slicing off.
Okay.
I wish I could get my hands on a guy in this city that cuts the juice at the wrong time.
Right.
It's another computer. They got machines to figure everything out, just like they figured out you were dead.
Okay.
Why are you wearing a tie today? Something special going on?
Right.
I'm very special, Edith. I ain't going to work. I'm calling in sick.
Okay.
Oh, stop it. I'm fine.
Hey, it's like the Twilight Zone.
Okay.
I got here a little early.
Right. You will be dead in 5 days.
I don't know, Daddy. You came home yesterday saying you were half dead.
The two of yous do out the door.
Right.
Haven't had a sweet roll yet.
Have your sweet roll on the subway. I go down to the Veterans Administration.
Right.
Going with me. I got to get my debt wiped out.
Okay.
Once those computers make a mistake, it's a fact. I think you're dead.
Fair. The bureaucracy is what's really going to get them.
If I wasn't an atheist, I'd say that big computer in the sky is doing everything this week just to prove my point.
Okay.
That machines are ruining this country.
Fair.
Yeah, the subways keep breaking down. There's a brownout every other day.
Right.
Spoons keep sending her quarters.
That's not that bad, though.
I think you're dead.
Right.
I think you're dead too.
What? Well, why is he trying to get Buffalo on my phone?
Right.
Prune company in Buffalo, so they'd stop sending me quarters.
Okay.
To call the prune company in Buffalo so they wouldn't
Send
send me
your
no
quarters,
Right.
You couldn't help yourself. You don't know no better.
Okay.
At least we got the $47 worth of quarters we can spend, huh?
No,
Right.
I them that in the money order yesterday.
Right.
Done that too, honey.
Yep.
You should have kept the quarters and sent back the prunes.
You ate all the prunes.
Mr. Whitehead!
Okay.
And loved ones go to eternal rest. Whitehead funerals are the best.
He found out.
Quite a surprise we don't see you too often.
Right.
Time is a way of bringing us all together in the end.
Somebody's in.
The news about good old Larch, I came right over.
Right.
You heard about the prunes?
No, him being dead.
Is that what did it?
I mean, he's upstairs. It might.
Yeah, well, in our business, we got to keep an ear close to the ground.
Right. Close to 6 feet, you know.
If you knew what I had to pay out for those computer lists.
Really?
Right.
When it comes to a guy like good old Arch, who's going to count the cost?
Right.
Archie ain't dead.
Nope.
And he'll never be dead to me or you or the boys at the lodge.
Right.
To recommend nothing less than a Model 33B casket.
Okay.
We call it Peace with Honor.
Okay.
Kind of like a starlight effect under the lid.
Huh. Okay.
The Whitehead Archie is still with us.
Right.
Here it will be with us always.
Wow. New automatic toilets.
More than his spirit.
Yeah. More than a spirit.
I brought my sample book with me.
Right. He's gonna freak out.
I think I'd like the chocolate box number over here.
Your name turned up on my list.
Right.
Like you, Whitehead, trying to get me into the ground while I'm still twitching. Here, get your coat and let's go before this guy embalms me.
Right.
Get away from me.
Right. I mean, I guess he's trying to be nice.
We here at the Veterans Administration understand these problems.
Right. Yeah, because you caused them.
Where is your husband buried?
Right next to me.
We'll certainly take care of that.
Right.
Where's the body?
Right there.
I'm the body. I'm her husband.
Oh, no.
Right.
I'm her husband. I'm alive, believe me.
Right.
I believe you're alive. You believe it. Your wife believes
But the government doesn't.
We've got to get the computer to believe it.
Right.
At 357-58.
Bureaucracy at its best.
You don't know what we're up against.
Bureaucracy and a computer.
You've given us a lot of overtime here.
Lucky you.
I mean, I didn't commit suicide. Your computer bumped me off.
Right.
Let me show you just how complicated this is.
Okay.
This is your card from our deceased file.
Right.
And each of these little holes
Binary.
meaning all its own.
Right. Ones and zeros.
This is your life, Archie Bunker.
No, that's his death, technically.
Bunch of holes.
Right.
And you see that little hole here?
Right.
That's the one that means you're dead.
Fair.
Fill that in, will you?
Right?
Dash 57 instead of dash 58?
Yeah,
One number out of place.
somebody screwed up.
You're not dead at all.
Obviously.
Not until you receive official confirmation in the mail.
Okay. So you're dead until then.
Archie Binker died.
Binker.
What do you mean, too bad? You want me to be dead?
Right? She wanted it to be a simple clerical issue.
But he's got to be dead. That's life.
Fair. I guess that's logical.
Creep Dundee told me 3 days ago he's going to fill my hole in.
Right.
Just for your mother-in-law, sympathy cards.
Okay. Well, at least somebody's sorry you're dead.
Probably found out you're still alive.
Or that.
From the Welcome Mat Real Estate Company.
Okay.
To know if I want to sell the house.
Oh.
Widows sell
Give me
the
the phone.
house.
Give me the phone.
Yep. They got put on a computer program, and since he's dead, it went out to everybody.
Hello, this is Archie Bunker talking to you from the grave. Wish you was here.
Right.
Creep's gonna get off my back.
Not until the computer takes you off the death list.
Right.
This machine's talking to other machines.
Yep.
Think of poor Mr. Binker.
Right.
He's laying in the ground somewhere, waiting for someone to tell him he's dead.
Yeah, fair.
Meanwhile, Archie Binker is still alive on hundreds of lists all over the country.
Right. Getting mail.
Names, just numbers. It's 1984.
Right.
You don't even know what year it is.
1984 is a book.
George Orwell book, yeah.
Or from the Veterans Administration.
Okay. So you're alive again, maybe.
All right, Edith, read it from the top line.
Right.
Veterans Administration, Maine.
Just read the actual letter, not the title head.
It says, Dear Sir.
It don't say dear sir. Dear Alice Bunker.
Alice Bunker.
At least you're not dead, Miss Bunker.
Right.
How was your day?
Who you on the phone to?
Right.
Prune Company in Buffalo.
Okay.
What, they sending you more quarters?
Right.
Oh, now they're sending me prunes.
Boxes of prunes. Wow. And that is it. Let's talk about it. Alright guys, so that was All in the Family, or as I like to call it here, Those Were the Days. This was a very funny episode, and it's mostly funny because it's aggravating to Archie, and that is very entertaining. Archie is always our favorite pincushion to poke at. Everyone got a little bit of a swing in at him, and he ended up being dead, which is kind of funny. So this episode, of course, has to do with computers. It has to do with clerical issues, but mainly the idea is that computers ruined everything, and I can say yes and no. There was a lot of pretty obvious guessing on what happens with technology. People do kind of separate themselves, especially nowadays, with things like social media, which are not really all that social. It's more, propaganda and just media stuff. There's a lot of just garbage floating around and people trying to be famous. Hi. So yes, that's the whole thing of computers ruining everything. Now, computers don't necessarily ruin everything. We do have inventions that have popped up that have made the world a little bit better. Things like robots that can do surgeries that humans typically can't, because we can't get precise in cuts and precise sewing and things like that. There are innovations in manufacturing, innovations in how things work, self-driving cars. I don't know if that's going to be a good thing or a bad thing, but we'll see. But the things like the robots being able to do surgeries that we couldn't, well, that saves lives. That's technically a good thing. But if there's a glitch in the matrix, then it could be a very bad thing. So I mean, there's definitely has to be a balance when it comes to technology. Having everything do everything for you that's electronic, not really a great idea, but there are some advantages to it. Nowadays, you don't have to really go to school to learn anything. You can look it up on a YouTube, because there's pretty much a YouTube for literally anything. There is a video online that you can watch and learn whatever you want. And that's pretty much how I learned how to do most of my filmmaking and YouTube stuff. I mean, you have to invest in stuff like a camera and whatnot, and that's obvious, but like learning how to edit, learning how to do audio, learning how to do the things that I do, you can learn that on, you know, a YouTube or a video online. There are other, you know, sites that you can learn things, but they're not sponsoring me, so I won't mention them. YouTube's not sponsoring me, but this video is on YouTube, so there you go. So with that being said, this was actually a really funny episode. The computer made a mistake and continued to make a mistake. It worked out for Archie's benefit and literal demise, if you will, because or technical demise, if you will, because he ended up getting a lot of quarters, but he ended up being dead in the process. So kind of a good and bad balance, if you ask me. So all in all, this was a Archie poking episode, which is always fun. So to me, it's very entertaining to watch this episode. I know that I said that a lot of these episodes are going to start getting boring. Yeah, they will. To be honest, I'm going to be honest with you. Between this and the end of the series, they're going to repeat a lot of old stuff and try and bring back a lot of old gimmicks that they would do in the show, and it does get a little bit tiresome. But there are some gems mixed in with, you know, the sand. So with that being said, this was actually one of the better episodes. The next one, I am not sure. I haven't been able to go through that one yet. I haven't even seen what it's about, so hopefully we'll have another good one. So with that being said, I do want to thank you guys for getting this far in the video. I do want to thank all of my subscribers. If you haven't subscribed, what are you doing? Go ahead and hit that little subscribe button.
Don't worry about it. You're still in good shape. All you got to do is just tap it in. Just tap it in now.
And again, I want to thank you guys, and we will see you next time. Peace.
Thank you.